Do you know it'd be so funny?
What?
If we like, because we've been gone for a bit,
Yep.
you know, we took the break week and we pre-recorded a lot. If we were like mean to the fans in the beginning, if we were just like, fuck you, you know?
I don't know. That sounds a little mean to the fans.
No, let's do it. Let's do it. You do it. You should do it.
I should be mean to the fans?
Go do it.
Go,
Look at the
go?
camera.
What do I
Do it.
say?
Be mean. Shouldn't have to help you out with this.
You guys.
Whoa.
What?
Tony, we should probably start this thing all over.
Sorry, I could take it back.
No, you know what? Let's keep it in. It's just so they know.
I got an issue apology. You guys, I would just like to apologize to you guys for... We're back.
We rehearsed that one
We did.
for a long time.
C sharp in case you fellas want to play it at home.
We're back. We're finally back and doing this because we pre-recorded, I think, 3 episodes, and then we're off for a week, so we haven't done this in like a month.
We're fresh as fuck, boy.
Hell yeah. I'm actually really excited to be doing it again.
Me too.
I didn't realize until... Even during winter break, I had it maybe a little bit, but this last one, because we're getting in such a groove with the podcast, and we're just so successful with the podcast now. Oh, my God.
It's crazy.
The money.
Yeah.
The money we're not making up.
Hasn't it been like 2 months since we had an ad on it?
Yeah, we had the ad before, and that went into the podcast. I don't think I've technically, you two, like, made a dime off this podcast yet.
No, not yet.
But that's how we love it, baby.
Boom.
But no, when I'm gone, I'm just like, fuck, I want to bitch about something and have somebody hear it.
That's me. We got to get a big old vat of tea made up and talk about that.
That's it. What was the one thing that we were saying we were going to... Oh, okay, I'll talk, dude.
Oh, yeah.
People keep asking us, like, what happened to your old podcast? This is it. Like, what the fuck do they want?
It's better in every way.
Yeah.
The old one, we did it on Skype in our shitty basements and stuff, and, like, there was a delay, and there was no video, and it was not available anywhere.
Yeah, it was on SoundCloud and your YouTube channel where it didn't get pushed to anybody. Mm-hmm. And I know people... Actually, it was on iTunes. I know people like that one, but this is the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's like we're on a set now, but this is the podcast pretty much exactly what it was before. We just changed the name.
Now I don't have to wait for Eddie's mysterious ghost voice to come through the airwaves to reply. It's instant.
One thing I do miss, though, is surprising you with Minecraft songs.
That
true. Was because we can't do that now because you have to be like, close your eyes.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Keep them closed.
What's going on again?
But yeah, it's like I'll have people message me. And like, I'm glad to hear it because nobody listened to that podcast when it came out.
Yeah.
And now people will be like, yeah, I listened to it a bunch before Gus and Eddie came out. But I'll get some messages like, hey, what happened with that?
This is it.
Here we are. I don't know what else to say.
We made it, boys. What is we had so much time went by. We had another live show that went super well.
Oh yeah, it was everyone who came out was so nice and so great.
It was surprising so many people came out at my live show. That's the thing. 10 dozen of them.
Is it a joke that you didn't sell out the place for the second one?
No, it was going to be like a coming out joke that a percentage of people chose to come out at my show.
Oh, I genuinely thought that was the bit you're doing. I was not trying to work into the podcast that you didn't sell at the show. I promise you. That was not what I meant to do.
That's fine.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming out. It was like, I think it was like 200 people. The venue seats over like 300. It was very far out of town.
Yeah, Oxnard's not really the most populated place compared to even Irvine.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, Irvine was like 500 and we sold it out, boom, in like a day and a half.
It was right away.
It's just so far away. So thank you if you came out to the show. It was
also,
banging.
It's honestly impressive that as many people like went to Oxnard as they did, because if you're around here, you'd go to the Irvine show, not only because it's the first one, but it's a better location than Irvine. So the fact that like people still, because you think about the immediate area, like you would go to the Irvine one, and people still went to the Oxnard one. So that's awesome.
Yeah, you guys are true OGs, starring Tracy Morgan, the last OG, now on TBS or whatever the fuck.
I have no idea.
It's a new show he's in, I guess.
Oh, is that the one that I saw a billboard for? Can you tell me if that's the one I saw a billboard for?
let me just check. Yes.
Oh, okay. No, I got it.
Confirmed. How did people treat you in this last month? Did anyone make you angry or happy or what?
Is this like setting up for something actually, or you're just asking me?
I know the answer to a story I want to tell, but I figured I ought to be polite and ask you first.
You know what, Gus? I don't think I have a story.
Okay, well that's
Wait,
good.
No, hold on. Let me make it work more.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have a story. Gus, has anybody hold on. Restart.
Okay, go
Say
ahead.
your thing first. Ask me.
Eddie, do you?
No, dude. I didn't. But do you?
What do I?
Just go ahead. Start with the story. I set you up for it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I'll tell a story.
You are my back.
I had a couple of people kind of rub me the wrong way. First of all, I'm God's gift to mankind now because I did a good act, Eddie. I did a good act.
Oh, you talking about that day where you came in and you were just flying through good acts?
I was saving. They called me Mother Teresa Gus because I was being so good. I saved everybody's life that day. There was a dude. I found a credit card on the ground. All right.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah, this fucking guy. I found some guy's credit card on the ground, and I picked it up, and I didn't immediately go take money out or spend money on it somewhere, which already puts me 75% ahead of the rest of the population.
There you go.
So I figured, God damn it, this is a real bummer of a situation for somebody. I'm gonna be a good guy. I'll Google it. So I Google, like, what do you do if you find a credit card? You call the number on the back. It was an American Express gold corporate card. So I call him and I was just like, hey, I found this dude's credit card.
Hey, I don't know what to do. I'm on the street.
I found this wascally credit card. I was like, what do I do? They said, let me patch you through to the guy.
Okay.
So his name was like Jose.
They really directly.
They directly were like, let me put you on the phone with this dude.
Weird.
So I was like, oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
His name was like Jose or something. So he puts me through, and already, like, the guy gets a call from American Express first saying, like, here's the situation, like, here's what happened. So he sends it over to me, and he picks up, he goes, hello? Who is this? He's like, the guy that found your card, dumbass.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's like you're holding him for ransom, and he's just like ready to prepared to like threaten you for it.
He just
whoever you are.
picks up. Why did you do this? So he picks up. Hi, who is this? And I'm just like, hey, my name's Gus. Like, I found your credit card. It was outside the sushi place. I said, I'm outside the sushi place. It was in the street. And he goes, oh my God, I didn't even know I lost it. Thank you. Oh, thank you for calling. And I was like, yeah, sure thing, man. Like, do you want me to just like stick around here? You can come pick it up. And he goes, do you live nearby? And I was like, what? He goes, do you think you could do maybe like tomorrow or Wednesday?
Not the
And I was
time.
like, do you know how fucking lucky you are
Yeah.
that I picked it up, that I didn't even just hand it off to a shopkeeper, that I fucking called you?
Yeah, and that's his first thing. Isn't like, oh, could you hide it somewhere so I can find it, or like give it to somebody? But the first thing is like, all right, now let's ruin tomorrow for him.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God.
Yeah, like this is everything going forward here is on my dime, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Now. Like, I'm saving your life. So I was like, no, I'm kind of on my way home now. I said, like, I can stick around here for a little bit if you want. It's at this sushi place, but I'm gone, after a while. So, and he goes like, do you think maybe you could hand it to a shop attendant there or something? And I was like, I looked online. They said that I shouldn't do that. So, like, I'll just be here. And he goes, okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. So he was 5 minutes away and was still like, does tomorrow work for you to save my life?
I can't even. When you told me a couple of days ago, I think I told you, I was just like, I'm just mad now. You made me like, his shittiness made me angry now. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, you're 5 fucking minutes away. And you're just like, hey, if you're around here, maybe tomorrow I can get to it. It's like, it's your
Yeah.
fucking credit card. Maybe he could buy a hotel somewhere near with it and wait.
So like, I was just like, yeah, I'm here. And he goes, okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. He hangs up. The dude shows up. I could tell it's him. And right away he goes, oh my God, thank you so much. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, could I give you a hug? Which is like, okay, that's fine. I don't care. I did get, not that it super matters for the story, but I got the impression that he was perhaps a gay man.
It matters for the story for what follows.
For what follows.
You'll know. You'll get it.
I clocked him at a strong
75%.
75 homosexual. So yeah, I was just like, yeah, dude, no, because he was very appreciative. He goes like, oh, thank you so much. Like, can I give you a hug? Like, please, I so appreciate it. So I gave him a hug too, and he goes, hey, can I buy you a drink to say thank you? And I was like, what? No, thanks you. Oh, please, let me buy you a drink. So I was just like, I'm already said I'm going home. Like, is this like a date or something? And he goes like, here, here, take my card. It's got my number on it. Call me whenever you want. Let's get that drink sometimes. Please. I would love to get this drink with you.
Which, when you told me, you were like, I don't know, was he? And I was just kind of like, yeah, that's a date.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't care. Like, if the dude was hitting on me, I don't give a shit. But within the context of what was happening, it was like, I found your credit card. I will never see you again.
Yeah.
I'm glad you could get it back. It's like, don't hit on me regardless of what gender or sexual orientation you are. I'm giving you your credit card back. This is not a fucking hookup for a date.
Yeah, you didn't just like meet up there. And I think the main thing too is if somebody, I guess maybe sometimes you could like buy somebody a drink for the celebration of something. But normally it's somebody you know very personally, and it's for like I feel like maybe it would be like at a bar or something. If they were really just appreciative, I feel like let me buy you lunch maybe wouldn't be a date. But can I buy you a drink is pretty like, that's a date, right?
Yeah, and then he doubles down, you know. He says too, here's my card, my number's on there. Please call me. I would love to get that drink with you. So I was just like, what is your game here, man? Like, even genuinely, even if it were a girl that did that because I am a heterosexual, I still would have been like, in my mind, like, fuck you. No, like you were irresponsible and I helped you.
You're taking advantage of the good deed.
Yeah, get out of here,
Get
guy.
the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. I should have tore his card up right in his face. That would have been good. Yeah, I mean, at least he offered to do something, you know?
Yeah.
Because, again, it's like, I don't want or need his money, but if someone finds your fucking credit card and goes through that trouble, I would, like, you got to give him something.
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying?
That's maybe it wasn't a date because he just felt obligated, like, I got to do something, and that's maybe the first thing that came into his mind. But the fact that he gave you the card and insisted on it.
It did genuinely seem like this was like he was just saying, like, oh, by the way, hey, we're here. And it's like, again, too, even if he was trying to do me something nice, do you think I had budgeted it into my day? I hope I just make a random friend today.
Yeah. I hope I just get offered to grab a drink.
Maybe I'm too cynical. I think I turn my nose up at like the meeting new people thing. I think I've kind of talked before, like on the podcast, how in college and stuff, I would always love like taking my lunches at the cafeteria in the mid-afternoon when no one was there. And I loved going to the back of the thing and putting my headphones on. And there would, at least once a month, it would happen where some person, bless their heart, because people really want and need this sometimes, some person would come up and be like, hey, I noticed you're eating alone. Can I sit with you? And it's like, I see what you're doing there. This is Gus time. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
This is a party for one over here.
Yeah.
Stay the fuck back.
Population me. I always had a concealed carry air horn to get him out of there.
That was one thing when I was I would never stick around my community college. I think I mentioned before my schedule was like get in, get out. I would put like my classes all together, 15 minutes in between, and then I would leave. But if there was ever a time where I needed to like for a class be at like a table or studying or anything, somebody would just like sit down and try and talk. It's like, no, not me.
Yeah.
Somebody else. But I would never be mean about it.
Absolutely.
That's the thing is I'd be really nice, but it's like, I don't want this.
It's so weird too because there's not even necessarily like a precedent in what you do with any of those situations. Because the thing is, that same person that comes up to me, I noticed you're eating alone, I'd love to eat with you. That would make somebody's day.
Yeah, that's the thing is I don't want to put it out there like don't go do that.
Yeah.
It's just for me something is hardwired here where I just panic and I go, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, because it's just like this is my time and now I need to pretend to come up with talking things for you for an hour. Like, no.
Yeah, but for some people that could spark like a beautiful lifelong friendship.
Absolutely. You never know.
Not for me though.
No, I was like, I will mace you. Get away from me.
Yeah, we know, you guys know, even if you're a kid, don't even fucking come near us.
Yeah.
So if you're an adult walking toward us,
dude,
no thank you.
Full katana to the neck. You're done, guy. I don't know. It's weird too. I mean, we talked with our other like YouTube friends and stuff, and both of these situations, the lunchroom and the credit card, they had nothing to do with like us and what we do. But it's so weird that like doing YouTube stuff, the sense of boundaries is just so thrown out of the window for a lot of people. I don't know. Do you want to talk on any negative experiences with that, or are we being too mean to people?
No, I would say some of them, like recent ones, I'd probably want to not mention just because, like,
oh yeah,
that one that we're thinking of.
Ooh,
I don't want to.
That's the thing is like if people are overbearing or uncomfortable, it's like you don't you want to talk about it because it's interesting, but you don't want to like poke the bee's nest.
Or
you
I
know?
just don't really like. Sometimes it might just be they didn't know what to do, or they were like drunk, or they just didn't, and they might be like ashamed about it. And I would just like my nightmare is somebody listening to the podcast and being like, I'm already ashamed about it, and now I'm hearing them just talk about how bad of an experience it was.
Oh yeah. Oh, I wasn't even thinking of the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't even know what you're talking about.
No worries.
We'll move past it though.
It's been a good month though, for the most part.
Yeah, no, I was back home. I had a great time, and then even back here, I was planning on making a video immediately. You know that it was like my schedule was going to be land the next morning, film a new video. Mm-hmm. On the flight, I got so sick, just like my throat started like hurting, and then the next morning I woke up so congested. I've just been in bed for like a week. It sucks.
Yeah. What's the sickest you've ever been? Like, how old were you?
I had the stomach flu my freshman year of high school. And holy shit, it was bad. It was like, well, one thing is my brother and sister had it right before Christmas. And I was like, I do not want to ruin Christmas. I fucking love Christmas. So I like even slept in my family room, not sharing a room with Tony. And I would like sanitize my hands after I touched anything.
Good.
Which is just like destroying your immune system for sure. But, and I avoided it. And then right after Christmas, I let my guard down. And that was the problem. So like my second half of winter break, I think within 24 hours, I threw up 13 times. I counted it.
No.
And it was like for 48 hours, it was pretty much, I would be sleeping. This is how exhausted my body was. I would sleep, and I still had, before my sophomore year of high school, Tony and I still had bunk beds from our childhood, and then we redid our room in high school. So I was on the top bunk.
No.
So yeah, I would wake up, and I would be like, oh, time to throw up. Go to the bathroom, throw up. Go back to my bed, sleep. And then anytime I would wake up, I'm like, oh, I'm awake because I need to throw up. And it was like I was so exhausted, I just slept through the whole day, and then it would just be like, oh, now it's time to do it.
Yeah.
That was the worst, too, because you ever get so sick where, like, throwing up's kind of harder, but you want to get that feeling to go away. So you're kind of just like, I would, like, rock forward and go back, and then rock forward, and it's like, then you throw up, and then you go back.
That's some miserable shit.
Yep, it sucked.
At least you made it through Christmas, though.
Yeah.
Get the Boxing Day butt shits for a while, though.
What about you?
Thank God. I've said it before, I have not thrown up since 6th grade.
That's crazy.
I am still going.
I had that since 3rd until high school.
Oh, no.
And then I've also thrown up twice from drinking, only twice in my life, but that's it.
I've come real close, and the thing is, there have been a couple of times, especially in college, where like I should have to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
But I was like, gotta rack those stats up.
That's so bad.
I'm digging
Your body's like, we gotta get rid of this shit. And you're like, it's a record, baby.
I don't even know what it feels like anymore. I don't remember. Because like, how old are you in 6th grade? What are you, like 13, 14?
Yeah, the older you get, the more kind of violent it is.
No.
It's the more like gut wrenching it is.
God damn it.
There's more real estate to pass through.
10 years, essentially half my life I've gone.
That's crazy.
You're never gonna catch me, boys.
The luckiest, I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast. Fuck, I always forget. I'll make it short. The best sickness I ever had though was I got bronchitis when I was I think a sophomore. Yeah, I was a sophomore in high school. And it was just like, the doctor said it was bronchitis. And it was like a pretty bad cough, but really not that bad. Mm-hmm. And then it was like, it was the week before spring break. And it was Monday when I went to the doctor. And my doctor was just like, yeah, you should probably just stay out of school for like the week. He's like, is that fine? And I was like, yes, immediately. So I had 2 weeks for spring break. And then for the first week, I remember I just played. It was right when Mass Effect 3 came out. They came out that Tuesday. So I would just like play all day. And then my dad he'd be like stopping at Walgreens. He's like, hey, I know you're sick. You want anything? Swedish Fish, baby.
Ooh.
I haven't had Swedish Fish like I think since, but it was like, I got a new box every day. I was just playing video games.
God damn, that's the life.
Yeah. And then I got it 2 years later, my senior year, and it was real bronchitis. It was not fun.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, it sucked.
Oh, also something really quick. We're going to get into the mail in a little bit here, but just wanted to bring up something really quickly. First of all, we fucking love the YouTube comments on the
Yeah,
podcast.
the memes with the podcast are so fucking funny. I love it.
It's so good. There's always people doing little bits in the comments, like on my subreddit stuff and on our Twitters and stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone's always doing memes about the podcast. Like, goddamn, we love it.
Like, do more of it.
Please.
I fucking love it.
It's so hilarious. There is one that we want to just talk about really quickly. There's a dude named Carter Critiques, and I respect the shit out of the meme. The guy, I think on almost every podcast, has like had a different paragraph introducing himself.
Yeah.
Kind of like shit posting and saying like, I would love to be a guest on the podcast. We have seen it. It's hilarious. Just logically, we can't just have a random dude in our apartment. We live here, man.
It's
we don't
like,
know you. You're funny, but come on. You can't come on.
Yeah, it's a funny meme, but like even if we did to set the idea that if you get enough YouTube likes on your comment, we're just gonna like invite a random person to our home. It's like we just I'm sorry, like we can't.
Yeah, I can't do that. You know? But maybe if we were in a little different location, if
we had like a studio, then we'd probably do it. Honestly,
yeah.
But
so
don't hold me to that.
Yeah. So I feel this is not even a shitting on you thing. That's fucking hilarious what you've been doing. But you can't come in my house. I will kill you.
Great meme and everything. We will fucking destroy you,
Carter. I will critique your ass to hell.
Carter, check this out.
Dude, he does not pull that out. He does maybe once a month. Are you looking at him too? Carter, don't look. Don't look, Carter. Seriously. Don't look at him.
That should be enough.
Sorry. You had
I got us.
You got us?
Yeah, I covered it for us.
Good. How's about a little mail?
She knows the audio listeners just heard silence.
Fuck you, audio listeners. You're dead to us.
You ask us in person, can you stop shitting on the audio listeners? No.
You're done. I'm sick of you. Go die. If you're from Ohio especially, you go die too.
I know you did marker, but also just open it, I'd say, under the table. Just for noise, too.
Oh, okay. I'll do it up. Oh, also, we crossed out all the addresses this time, so no one tell us. We're not going to dox you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You're all safe here. You can send, again, your packages to the P.O. Box. The link's in the description. Again, address it to both of us. Otherwise, I will open it.
Yeah, because it's Gus's P.O. Box, though.
Here we go. Got a fucking saber this time, okay? What could it be, Eddie?
I don't know.
Do you have any guesses?
I'm hoping a little bit for some snacks right now, honestly.
I could use a good snack.
I could use a good old candy bar or something. But please don't regularly send those because they might get old.
Yeah, they're going to get really dank.
What
is it? It's a little Harry Potter guy. It's a magnet.
Oh, shit.
Dude, they must have heard about our shortage of magnets.
Yeah, dude. We need a bunch of them. Shit's falling off the whole time.
We have 2 dick magnets and the housing magnet from when we moved in, and that's it. 2 dicks and HP now.
I thought there would be some notes. These are just like Amazon receipts for a gift. So they bought it on Amazon and sent it to us.
This is clutch. We both love Harry Potter, so that's a good meme right there.
Let me see if there's any, like, if they wrote a note. Oh, here it is. It says, a gift for you. It says, okay, well, we both do. It says, Eddie, I know you like Harry Potter. Here's a non-meme related magnet for non-meme related items to put on the fridge. Love the stuff you guys do. Keep it up. Have you thought of doing a separate mail time video thing? No, this is probably it.
Yep, that's going to be it. All right. Got another book to add to our collection of books.
Oh, hell yeah.
I can feel it coming. Here it is.
That's like a really fancy packaging for it.
Look, they addressed it to me, too. See? A gift for you.
Oh, okay.
That's for Gus.
They should have put me on there, too.
Yeah, you guys are assholes. It's the Communist Manifesto.
Maybe read it first before reading it.
Oh, yeah, shit. This is surprisingly thin for a manifesto.
Yeah, honestly, it's like... More like manifest no, am I right?
Whoa, there it is.
Capitalism.
Soup, dude. Sabrina told me something fucking hilarious. So this is Karl Marx's thing, you know, the communist boy. Did you know that his grandson has a parkour YouTube channel?
I'm just trying to process this. You're telling me Karl Marx?
Yes.
His grandson does parkour and it's on YouTube.
Yes.
And he runs the channel.
I don't know if he runs it, but he is prominent on it, and he calls it exclamation marks.
What? Dude, is that real? Is that like fully confirmed real?
I'm for real.
Because that's the most insane shit I've ever heard in my life.
And of course, he spells it M-A-R-X too.
You ever think of that weird shit like that was in the news recently, where like Jim Carrey and Mussolini's like granddaughter were fighting on Twitter?
Yeah.
And you're just like, I didn't even think about the fact that they just have grandchildren just walking around.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
What do you think Damien Hitler's doing today? Just apologizing everywhere. I'm sorry. Yeah, look at Joseph Marks! Exclamation marks.
Holy shit. Well, I realized I get that's his last name, but did you look up if that was the grandson?
No, but all the comments said that it was.
Okay,
so
I feel
really
like we're
want to
fine.
lean into it.
I opened this up, and the first thing in one of the paragraphs says, "Nay, what are you, a fucking horse, Karl Marx?
Wow.
Go fuck yourself."
More like Carl.
Horse. Hell yeah, zing!
Boom. That's what you guys subscribe for, dude. That's what you get. I don't know who that was from. This is from Raina. I feel like I'm going to cut my hand off opening this shit. All right. Is this Raina Scully, perhaps?
I doubt it, but
It's spelled different also.
yes. If there's usually I'd say just hand the note to me if there's a note and something, and then I'll start. It says thanks for the number 4, the ha-has boys from Raina and Izzy.
Whoa. Okay, I got a little art that says Gubway Eat Stale.
Hell yeah,
Whoa.
dude. This is actually really cool.
That is dope. We got a little DVD in here. Oh, it's Xanadu.
Okay.
Xanadu. Actually, the song Xanadu by ELO is a pretty dope banger.
It is.
Good. We'll pop that in our DVD player. That's great. Also, if for
Where's
any
that note?
reason you guys send us a flash drive or a CD-ROM, you better believe we're not fucking putting that in our
Yeah,
computer.
there's not a chance.
Like, even if you write me like a 10-page paper like, Gus, I worked so hard on this original composition, I'm like, bitch, that's malware. That's not going in the old PC.
They addressed this to Luigi. Are they saying that this is a movie I should react to? It says this movie is life-altering, amazingly, terrifically horrible. So I'm assuming this is for a video. If you ever want my expert opinion. All right, well, thank you for the movie.
Send us a Larabar chocolate chip cookie dough.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's exactly kind of something I wanted. That was also from Raina and Izzy?
Yeah, dude. You know how it be.
Thanks, guys. We truly know how it be.
This that art's going on my wall, by the way. Thank you guys for sending me art. Also, speaking of fucking art, this isn't one we opened because we already know, but I'm going to grab it real quick.
Oh, yeah, dude. That fucking rules. Also, mail time will be the most annoying, noisy bit of our podcast. There's no way we could ever avoid that. So
Look at this. It's Gus and Eddie as cardboard guys.
It's us. And they took the fucking pose that everyone memed where I said, like, I hate when people do that thing with their hand and he's scraping it against the microphone.
No, I'm trying to get coverage. It's us.
There we are.
Here's what I love. It's a giant postcard, and the back has like 50 variations of our names.
I'll read some of them out. So it starts with wait, where is it? Gussie, John, and Ned Buckboard, and then it really devolves if you go a little later to like Judge Scabby and Rondo Hunks. It really goes out of I saw Don Jugs there.
Don Jugs. That's a banger. I don't even know. Oh, Professor Elliot. So thanks, Professor Elliot.
That fucking rules. That's really cool.
That's a dope one. And then for our last one of the day, comes from Lori. So Lori, thank you for spending $11.20 on shipping. That was a baller move right there. Seeing a lot of sequins.
Ooh, these are real noisy. This one says it's for Gus. It's the same as the one for Eddie, but better.
Damn, you
what?
guys. Look at all this.
Wait,
notes.
she said the same thing on the other. For Eddie, it's the same as the one for Gus, but better.
Lori, that's some heartless ass shit.
Lori,
right
do you
there.
think we wouldn't read it across the table?
Look, it's a baby shark. Do
Oh, no.
do. Like the meme.
I'll open mine. Do you want yours, or should I set it down right now?
What if I was just like, nah, just fucking toss it. Yeah, I'll just set it down.
Okay.
Whoa, I got some crayons in my shark.
Okay.
Sorry, some crayons. That's how you're supposed to say them. What even is it? Is it like a leotard?
I don't know.
Is it just a placemat? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a pillowcase, I bet.
Oh wait.
For like a throw pillow. Wait, is there shit underneath it?
It's one of the Nick Cage ones.
Oh.
So you like.
Dude, that's awesome.
Like, yeah.
It's him.
Do some of that. Sorry
Wait,
for audio
who
listeners.
could it be? You have to do every sequin. I don't know.
I still can't tell. There's like one right in the middle of the face.
Was that Josh Brolin?
Is yours? I'm assuming it's the same one. Then,
yeah, open that bad boy up though.
Okay.
I gotta know. What if it was my face and you got Nick Cage?
That would hurt my feelings.
Thank you for, I guess, everything here. This is pretty banging. Got some sharks and stuff. A dolphin.
It's Nick Cage.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks, Lori. And
thank you, Lori.
Everybody else. Again, we save all our notes. Don't worry. We will not read them on the air because it's interesting to us, but not to everybody else.
We read the last mail time. I think we read every note on the air.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, banging gifts. Look in the description for the P.O. box, and we'll open those bad puppies up.
Hell yeah. You want to hit some questions up?
Yeah, let's do it, guy.
All right. We both didn't look at these beforehand.
No.
All right, well, I got to go to my Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at Eddie Burback and at Gus Buckets. I'm going to scroll down because then I wanted to see the people who are late to the game. Mm-hmm. If you... that's an okay one. You just going to keep sipping while we...
Yeah, I was thinking you'd get something quicker.
What is the single dumbest thing you guys ever got in trouble for in school? I already told my story. You remember where I just said hi to our janitor and I got in trouble for it?
Yeah.
That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen before. It wasn't like my dumb decision, but...
Can't remember if I told this one. I'll make it brief. I was in 5th grade. It was April Fool's Day, and I changed my teacher's desktop background.
Oh, yeah, you definitely told that story. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my computer privileges taken away for a year, and I was like, what the fuck? Seems like an over-calibration there. And he got fired 2 years later for having porn on his computer.
Yeah.
So
that's why. He was like, I got to make sure nobody ever does this again.
I should have known. It's on me, though. I got a good one. At Beninja9, when is Gus gonna shave? Gotcha, bitch.
Yep, he did it on Cold Ones.
Got it.
Is that out actually? Fuck.
Might be out. Well, they already advertised it.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't read the ad of the person who asked the last question, so I gotta find it. Once I was from Michael Carthy.
Ooh.
Thanks, Michael. Let's see. One thing is, people. I guess we haven't talked about it on the podcast. People ask me so much the meet and greets how we met.
Yeah.
And actually, there's even YouTube friends. A lot of people think we've been friends like for our entire lives, but Gus and I grew up completely separately. You'd be able to tell if you're a podcast listener, though. We met from, I saw Gus's video on trending. We were both small YouTubers. He had, it was the how to be a professor video. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I like this a lot. I'm going to message this dude. And so I followed him on Twitter. He followed me back, and then we started messaging. And that's it.
And for Eddie, I thought he was a Make-A-Wish kid at first.
That's true. It's because I kept going, ow, ow, I have cancer and I'm 8.
And I was like, he just was tweeting that at me publicly.
It's like you were publicly pressured to have to do something.
I was like, you got limited time. This is how you're using it?
You look like a large 8-year-old. Do you think that's the illness that's doing that?
My knee is swelling.
Today I tried to film my video finally, and Gus knows this. Right as I started recording, guys with leaf blowers, like fixing one of the parking lots around here, started going off, and they did it for about, what would you say, an hour before I just had to give up for the day.
Yeah, it's daily here.
Yeah,
it's
like
fucking daily.
I get it's great that there's maintenance on like the lawnmower stuff and street cleaners, but there's always a noise outside. Mm-hmm. It's hard to film.
I don't get it too. Like I understand that I have. Oh,
we didn't do
roulette.
We
forgot to do roulette.
Fuck.
Shit. All right, we'll introduce the bit now.
Did you? I mean, we heard it then too.
We did hear it. I don't know.
We can't do this, but we'll do it later. I'll mention it though. Gus
right.
wanted to do camera roulette where we choose which camera dies when we have risky batteries, and then what was it? The other one gets shamed for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Or was
so if your coverage dies. Then,
it's if your coverage dies. I thought it was you pick one that you thought was going to die.
Oh, no. Like, if your thing went out, you're a dumb idiot, and then we open a fortune cookie, and whatever that fortune is, then you get cursed with the opposite of that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if it's the coverage thing, we can do that now then.
Let's do it.
Yeah, also, we're talking now, and still one of the things is out. So
someone's a dumb idiot right now. Please, God, I hope it was not me. Ah, fuck.
Yes! You fucking loser! You stupid idiot. Oh, I would like to see how much of a loser you are, but your coverage is out.
Dude,
oh,
not
no.
Cool, man.
Grab the fucking fortune cookie, dude.
I'm doing it.
After you change the battery, obviously.
Yeah, we're not cutting either.
Welcome to the Eddy podcast. And then Tony, you go, bang, you put it in for but just a quick second. Or don't. Actually, don't. I changed my mind. So people are going to blame you for it. What's this? Wait, can I open up this bar?
Yeah, do it up.
Okay. It says just 4 ingredients. What are the 4 ingredients?
I don't know.
Now I got to look. They advertised it.
Chocolate lit shit.
It's it's cashews. Wait, there's dates in this?
I don't know.
You ever had a date before?
Yeah, they're good.
I didn't like them. But also I was a kid, and my friend brought them in as like a cultural thing, and I just had never heard of them before, and I bit it, and I spit it out in the trash can because I thought it was gross.
Kind of racist.
That's not. I was friends with them.
I like how no one can probably hear me right now.
I think we could, because I thought that before, but last time I ran away, I think you could kind of hear me when I did it.
All right. Get my curse.
Huh. This looks less appetizing than I thought it would
Oh,
look.
that looks like poop on a stick.
Dude, it honestly looks like poop.
It looks awful.
Do I just take a bite out of it?
Yeah, take it.
So what was it? Okay, whatever else.
It's a Lara bar. A Laura bar?
That was the weirdest consistency.
Is it good?
It's fine. Yeah, it's pretty good, but it's just like I did not expect it. I expected it to maybe be crunchy.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's so weird. It's like kind of like a cookie, but I didn't. That was gonna be like a chocolate bar with it. I definitely tasted dates right now.
I'm getting only date right now. There's a first and last date going on in my mouth.
Yep. All right. What was? The fortune cookie.
Okay, so we open a fortune cookie. I thought I was gonna win, but I guess the rules were unfair. So,
It really stacked against me the whole time.
so now you gotta crack this fortune cookie open, and whatever the fortune is, you have to go the opposite of it. Okay?
Wait, me?
No, it's for me, but you read it to me. You curse me. You be
Okay.
the bad witch that gets me.
All right.
This is like role play.
You want a healthy crack in the mic?
Yeah, that was good ASMR.
That was really good, actually.
Oh, yeah.
A little dust came down too.
So read the fortune, then let's think of what the opposite of it is.
Okay. Oh yes, dude.
What?
Treat yourself to something of quality.
No!
You gotta do something bad now. I don't know what. Eat some gross food or something.
I'll go get something from the fridge. Here's the
Okay.
thing, is I assume your camera will probably die as well.
Yeah, but you already lost first. That's how roulette works, baby.
Fuck! Alright, I'll go find something.
There might be 2 bullets in the gun, but you got shot, my dude.
Damn it.
Guys, you want to hear the lucky numbers here? It's 7, 20, 28, 33, 36, 11. And what if somebody just won the lottery because they fucking did this?
Nobody used those.
Okay, I read it out, but that's for me and not for you. Because obviously we know the way that the bet works that we just started today is Gus gets the fortune, I get the lottery numbers.
What if I do a spoonful of cocktail sauce
That's good.
with an antacid tablet on it?
I think you guys heard it, but a spoonful of cocktail sauce with an antacid tablet on it. I think that's good, yeah.
Okay.
Now we got to get more fortune cookies.
I got another one, bitch. You're going down.
Our cameras don't, our batteries don't die that much though. It's just like today we weren't fully charged on everything.
Yeah, I forgot to charge them up. My B, bro.
This is gonna be gross.
It's a fresh jar. Oh, it's like already hardened, kind of. Oh, that's some some staunch right there.
What's the expiration on it?
McCormick? I don't know. It doesn't say. I think I might have bought this like 7 months ago.
Oh no, dude.
Oh no, I got a few months. July. That's not bad.
That's still for me. It's like it's a little risky.
But what if this is a pre-taped episode and it comes out in July, so it's expired by the time the episode goes up?
Yeah. What if somebody's watching this in 2020? Then it's already expired.
Guys, don't watch if you're. Comment below who's watching this in 2020.
Yeah, if it's expired, definitely comment it.
By the way, too, even the grossness of the cocktail Tums Supreme, these are like knockoff Tums. These are the worst antacids I've ever eaten. Take a big old bite. Do we ASMR this?
No, definitely not. Oh. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't enjoy this at all. This was your bet.
There's a bubblegum cocktail.
That's fucking gross.
Pimp cocktail.
You want to wash it down with half of this? You want to ASMR both of us on the cookies?
Sure.
All right. What's a good? It's like so. Anyways, I was saying, dude. What? This episode of the podcast is a fucking mess. I love it. What a mess.
Man, you guys are subscribed to a good channel.
I hope you're driving right now. What, you get rear-ended or what is that?
I hope another one of you guys gets in a car accident while listening to our podcast.
Did we ever talk about that?
Yeah, we did. We touched base with that guy, Jackson. He's a good dude. So I think it was like a month or two ago. Somebody said they were watching our Chris Ray Gun episode and they got in a car wreck coincidentally.
Yeah, so if you want us to acknowledge you publicly, crash your car.
You don't even have to be listening to the episode. Do you think we vetted Jackson when he did that?
We didn't say, what was I saying? What a time code 3520?
Bullshit, dude. Let me see the wreckage. Yeah, it was a good podcast. Okay, next question. Here's a good one. At Hal Jimpert asked, if you had access to a complete video of your life so far, what part would you skip to first to go watch it?
I don't know.
That's some introspective shit.
I'm not sure. Like some dumb things I'd want to see. Like I told you, there was that one time where Tony and I were 4 and we were just dumping solo cups of rocks and dirt into our pool because it would make a cloud and it looked funny, but then it also ruins the lining. Mm-hmm. So I would just like to see us just like full fucking idiots just like dumping that shit into the pool, like thinking it looks cool.
That'd be a good one. I think I would fast forward to when I believe I was about like maybe 10 or 12 or so, and I was supposed to be watching Sven, my younger brother, subscribe to Gus Johnson, and because he was just a little child. And my mom entrusted me to watch him for a while while she was going and doing some laundry. But AFV was on. You know, your boy Tom Bergeron. I can't turn my back on that, man.
Especially when they put his head on somebody when it's happening. Oh, my God.
That was it. That was peak comedy, dude. So I was watching AFV. I got distracted. My dad ran back into the school that he used to work at. And Sven was a kid, and he wanted to go with Dad. So Dad drove away. Sven got out of my sight, and I look out. Mom's like, "Where's Sven?" And I look out, and Sven is running down the middle of the road, just a toddler.
Oh, no.
So we both, like we were running, and there was this like white SUV coming, like super fast, and we were just screaming. And I remember in that moment thinking, like, Sven's dead. I'm watching it. It was so slow motion.
Oh my God.
And it like the dude like screeched to a halt and did not hit Sven clearly because I just told you to go subscribe to him. And then like my mom's just like crying, like, thank you so much, thank you, and Sven was crying and stuff. But it was like my first like life flash before your eyes. I just want to see it again from like a bird's eye view or something.
Yeah.
Just be like, how close was that? Because it seemed like he just about got hit.
Yeah, that's. Was it so close of an emotional thing that your mom didn't even get mad at you after, or did she get very mad?
There's no such thing.
Because I was thinking, I was like, I would be fucking furious at you after everything settled down.
But to be fair, that was before she had learned that I was watching AFV.
And after she just went like, "Oh, ow!" Just a bunch of the sound effects from the
Actually, she just looked at me teary-eyed and she went, da-na-na, da-na-na-na.
She gave you a free trip to Disney World. Actually, I'm going to piggyback off that question then. If you could fast forward to any point in your life to prove that you were right in an argument, what argument would it be? Like, is there something that with one of your friends, you swear to God you know this is true, but they, like, didn't go with it? I don't have one. I'm just asking.
You're saying, like, where I was at the time and I'm still so currently have such a strong sense of conviction that I know I'm going to be right?
Yeah, and, like, you could have some kind of proof with that machine.
I fully believe that I hate the word cancel or any cancel culture stuff.
Yeah.
But in the true sense of the word, as in like shutting down somebody's career, I truly believe that we will see a day where Chris Brown will be publicly canceled.
I think so. Yeah.
So, but then I don't know any people face to face that support him.
Yeah.
Just dumb idiot people.
Yeah. They'll always be there, but there's still. It's the thing is that he's got the entertainment. He's got the entertainment industry still like with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
But there's going to be more shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, like personal level stuff.
Yeah, just like small... I'm trying to think of one too, because I'm sure there's a ton from like back in high school. I probably could have recalled like a bunch of them from like middle school or anything like that.
I do know that some of those things have already happened to me when I've had like disagreements with friends, or I thought that they were like making bad choices or going down bad paths. Like I've already had a few of those situations like happen, and I won't like throw people under the bus. Some of those friends are better off, have changed and accepted their mistakes. And some are deeper than ever. I've lost friends over stuff, you know, for after months of me telling them, dude, you got to stop fucking doing that. Like, stop it. Like, you're okay, let it go. And it's not fun to be right in those situations, you know? Like, even if they do learn and come around, it's like they're also acknowledging, God, I'm sorry, I was such a dick.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I just realized one for me.
What?
And you know about this argument. There's one. It was a real bad thing to do. They're still my close friends. They have since apologized. But two of my friends, when I was a junior in high school, were so brainwashed for like pro college stuff that it was like constantly Googling what the best degrees were, like looking at the top 10 lists of schools and everything, where I was like, no, I want to get into entertainment. Like, I don't really care about like how stable everything's going to be with money. I just want to do this.
Yeah.
And they put me into a group chat to like discuss that I was making a bad decision. Here's the thing that pisses me off is since then, both of them have become so supportive to where I can't go like, fuck you, I told you so.
Yeah.
Because they're supportive now. They've robbed, by being good friends, they've robbed me of the I told you so.
Maybe they're worse friends because they didn't let you have the I told you so.
That's it. They should have just buckled down.
Like, guys, huddle up. How do we save face? Kill them with kindness.
I kept remembering, like, I was like, they're still my friends. But the second I get like a successful thing, I'm going to fucking rub it in their face because they're telling me that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And then, and I remember just being like, guys, I don't care about, you know, like, I really don't care about the money stuff with that. Like, still I care to an extent here with everything. But obviously you see my upload history. I'm not as ambitious or money hungry as I could be. But I remember just being like, I don't really care that much. I just want to do something I'm proud of. And them just being like, that's not stable. That's not good. And it's like, what the fuck do you want from me? But now they're like my most supportive friends with YouTube stuff. So.
Yeah. I guess I do have like, you know, going throughout growing up, I do have a number of like professors or teachers, just a couple, you know, most people were overwhelmingly supportive, where they kind of looked at me as a person and were just like, yeah, Gus is kind of just a fuck up. Like he doesn't focus on stuff. And they're just like, dude, you're never gonna, like, you're gonna just blaze out in high school or something and then just like burn out in the real world, you know? But again, it would be so petty for me to go back and be like, bitch.
Yeah. What's up, motherfucker?
Yeah. I did one nice kind of cathartic thing I'm realizing though is I have an uncle that I've always loved, but he's been genuinely just kind of an asshole, you know.
About YouTube stuff?
Just about everything, you know. He and still he's pretty bullheaded with a lot of things, you know. He's definitely very strong army, and it's his way or the highway. Like you could be doing something completely right, and just he needs to be the guy to do it or to tell you to do it, you know. Like I could be pouring you a glass of water. Eddie, do you want water? Yeah. No. This you put the water in the glass like this, you know. Just like he's got to be the guy that does it, which is infuriating. And for years, as recently as even within this last year, like he was saying like, you got to cut this dumb video bullshit, you know. He said get a job that you can do good at so that you can fund your hobbies, but this stupid shit you're just gonna burn out and die. He's like, stop. And like even as other family members were starting to be like, oh, go for it, Gus, you can do it, he just was like, no, don't listen to them, fucking stop doing this, like this is stupid. And then it was so satisfying to him. Like I hopped on a phone call with him. I never really talked to him, and I just was kind of like, you know, you gotta stop this, you know. And I was able to hit him with every turn, like say, oh, like I've set up retirement funds for myself, and because he would always be like, yeah, but did you do this? And it's like, yes, I covered all my rent stuff. Yes, I got my insurance stuff. Yes, I covered all this shit. Like I fucking set up an LLC. I did all this laundry list of stuff. So it's like but you need to do this. It's like, I already did that.
From what people don't know for us behind the scenes, it's like clearly we're not the YouTube people like spending on really nice cars and everything. We're pretty fucking responsible with what we're doing.
Yeah. Today, I'm so proud of that too. You know, so many people feel like I need to get a big car. Like I'm a YouTuber now.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, that is I hate saying like real YouTuber, but every sane, mature YouTuber sees other people that are like, bitch, got a big car off my YouTube money. You're like, that is so irresponsible.
Yeah, crazy irresponsible.
Don't do that.
Especially, it's just like, do you fucking need that? You're
No.
21 and you maybe have the money. Do you need it though? You know?
And it's like, I live in constant fear from week to week. Like, what if people just don't give a shit about me anymore?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, come on, look at what are we eating? Like fucking fortune cookies and cocktail sauce on the podcast?
Yeah.
What if tomorrow people go, wait a minute?
I've been tricked. I thought this was a good podcast for a while. But no, yeah, it's like for us, with getting our place, it was like enough room that we could do the podcast, hang out, have some beers, play some video games. That's all the spending for us.
It's been like a year. We haven't changed.
That's the problem, is that like people from back home just assume, people like to assume with YouTube people that they're not doing it right. Because it's fun to think about it. It's like fun to think, oh yeah, they're doing their dream out there, but they probably can't afford their rent, or they probably can't do this, or they're probably overspending. It's like, no, everything's very responsible on our end, and then some. You know what I mean? It's like, so the thing is, I found is that a lot of people will say that, at least privately, is you'll hear through like a friend, like, yeah, this one person from high school that you don't talk to is talking about how irresponsible YouTube is. Oh, okay, what are they doing? Oh, they're getting a bad degree and building up a lot of debt for that degree they won't get a job in. Okay, cool, I don't care.
Yeah.
Then it's like, what the fuck?
The biggest thing is like, regardless of what people are doing, unless you really see it as a situation where like your friend's going down a bad path, you know, like maybe they're getting into drugs and shit, or maybe they're dropping everything in their life and like alarm bells are going off like, ooh, should we really be paying extra attention to them? Don't fucking stand in their way of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's just dumb.
Also, I found with YouTube, it's very interesting with it, where if you were a stand-up comedian and you started at least being able to pay your rent from being a comedian, most likely, if you did just that, people in your life would be like, oh, he's making money off his dream. That's cool. But for some reason, even if you're doing stand-up or live shows and doing YouTube, people go, that's going to end.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, yeah, any entertainment could end. But like, for some reason, when it's on the internet, people are like, irresponsible. It's like, yeah, kind of any entertainment stuff is a little bit irresponsible, but you can also make enough possibly that you don't have to keep working after that's done. You know?
Like that's kind of what I'm doing now. Like I don't.
That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah.
I don't have anything that I want. The only like real material thing that like I wanted was like I kind of want a bigger TV in the living room to play video games on.
Yeah.
And we got that when we moved in, and I was like, I don't really want anything else.
Yeah. I honestly, other than me getting my TV in my room, have not made like a big purchase. Like ever.
Yeah, I got a fucking $200 Walmart TV in my room too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit. Like today, I spent the most I've spent shopping probably in 5 months. I spent $200 on Amazon, and it was bulk Irish Spring soap, paper towels, 2 air mattresses for my buddies who are coming over, and batteries.
Yeah. It's like there's nothing for us for that. Yeah, so
Swag on them, you know.
I wish though the thing is though, there's no way you can get rid of that without being a dick to somebody in person when they talk to you about it, unless being like, yeah, I fucking got it covered. Like I don't know what else you want from me.
Yeah.
Was there anything else about your uncle then?
No, I dunked on his ass though. That's the thing though. I was on the phone, so I couldn't really dunk on him. But when I saw him next, I fucking just racked him.
Did he end the call by admitting anything or?
Well, the thing is with him now too, because he is still one of those tough love guys. I've always understood that every place that he's coming from, he thinks that he is helping. Oftentimes, he ends up hurting people's feelings with stuff, and sometimes gets in the way. Because if you're being rammy, like let me do this, shit breaks, and your people's moods are thrown off and stuff. But I am so proud of him for this. Is like genuinely on the Johnson side of the family. Typically everyone is very respectful, and everybody loves you, but we're not like I love you.
Oh yeah, that's
like
not.
that kind of stuff. But no, I mean, even more recently in the last few months too, he's been initiating, just sending me a text and just say, hey, listen, I just want to say I'm really proud of the stuff that you've been accomplishing.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm like, good. Like, I'm not mad at him anymore. Like, clearly it was a good justice boner to be like, fuck you, uncle. Like, tried to talk me out of this for years. But now he's not dug in like, yeah, well, you should have done this. He's just like, hey, good to hear you've been doing this. Like, that's so awesome. I'm really proud of you.
I think you'll probably hear it a lot less too, and I will down the line, especially because you're about to cross 1 million. I think anybody from the outside sees 1 million, they got it covered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, because 1 million of anything, you can't just be like, well, what if that ends? Which is still a possibility, but it's like, yeah, people don't question it as much.
Yeah. Maybe during when this is up, I'll have 1 million.
You probably will.
I hope so.
Because it'll be Friday. So where are you at right now?
I have 7,000 to go.
Okay. And it was 9 yesterday?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
Average about 2.2 a day. So
then Friday, yeah, you should be crossed it.
Here's hoping. And then also, I think this week, you will have probably seen me on the H3 podcast on Wednesday. Very excited. That's been a goal of mine for a while. And I did the Cold Ones podcast, too, with Max and Chad. So I don't know if that's up yet, but it might be up next week.
The H3 probably will, right? Because that's live, right?
H3 will, yeah.
All right. What is the most Midwestern thing to ever happen to you guys?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know.
I know that the grade above me, there's a dude that for the senior prank, he was a farm worker, so for his senior prank, he wrangled up a bunch of chickens and just let them loose in the school.
That nails it pretty hard.
That's pretty Midwestern, I suppose.
I don't know. Fuck, I'm not sure. Oh, one thing. It's not even. I guess you could classify it as like trashy Midwestern stuff. I don't know if I've told on the podcast. It's one of my favorite, just small jokes Tony's ever done.
Yeah.
Is I used to fake sick in high school all the time, kind of, and my mom. I wasn't all the time, as in like I missed a ton of school, but I do it like every couple of months, and to the point where my mom was kind of like, he's fucking faking it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like she still give me shit about it, but I'd just be like, no, I'm sick. But Tony didn't do it until like junior year. And I was just like, yeah, you can just do it. You can just fake sick and then stay home tomorrow. Like if you're really stressed out, just do your homework at home. So like Tony did it. And then I was joking to him that I was jealous. And I texted him that like our cafeteria food was my least favorite food ever. And Tony sends me a picture of, I think he was watching like Avatar: The Last Airbender or something, and it was like a plate with a Illuminati's deep dish pizza on it, and then a wine glass filled to the brim with Mountain Dew. And he was just like, suck it, loser. And I just love that, like, just the class, like the height of class for Tony was a wine glass of Mountain Dew and a deep dish pizza, like heated in the microwave.
I love that shit.
We both don't drink Mountain Dew anymore, though, because that shit's poison for your body.
Yeah, it's teeth cancer shit. Here's a selfish one that's just all about me.
Okay.
At Chiggin Foe says, question for Gus, how is it working with Smosh on Try Not to Laugh, and what was the funniest part of it? I'm proud of my stats on that. There's a Twitter account that that documents every single appearance of like the Try Not to Laugh stuff. If you don't know, like you go on and there's like a wardrobe and props department. You take turns being on the stool, and everyone else goes one by one, tries to make the person laugh. I've held strong. I have not laughed yet, and I'm the only person ever that has not done that.
There you go.
And I know that the thing is, those people are genuinely funny people, like fucking hilarious group of people over there. But I'm just so dug in. I don't care if it hurts the content at this point. I want 100% on that, you know? So like, it's
like you throwing up. You just can't do it.
I can't do it. I was just like, dude, and they almost got me a few times, but boys, I got to do the stats. You know how it is.
I have a hypothetical one.
Yes.
From Jason G. Would you rather have finger-sized legs or leg-sized fingers? This is important. You got... Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Are they on the same parts of your body?
Yeah.
Finger-sized legs would fuck you for life, I feel
like. But wait, would it though? Because you could be like a cool, like a little monster man. Like,
no, because you're still.
Sorry, I was thinking leg-sized fingers.
Leg-sized fingers, I would take.
Yeah. Because that's like you could be a freak. But like if you have finger-sized legs, it's just like I got little dangly legs. It's just hanging off the bottom of my body.
Right away, you got to be like, well, I'm not walking ever. I don't care how toned these bad boys get. I'm done for. Yeah, finger-sized legs.
God, imagine how creepy you'd look. You'd walk on them, right?
Yeah, you'd walk on them. And it would go...
Dude, I would love to walk on them, just like massive. Because if they were like, then if you put your hands down lower, then your feet would hang in the air.
Oh, I hate this.
You'd just be this creepy little monster man walking around.
I don't like that at all. Here's a good one at Jesse W. McIsaac. Do you ever watch any Monty Python stuff? He asked, what is our favorite Monty Python sketch?
No, Monty Python's never really been for me. I've just never really been huge on it. I've tried it.
Okay. Try to limp through this bit right now. I have seen a lot of the old show. I really like it. One of my favorite sketches is, I don't know what it's called, but it's the one where the dude is told to wait in a room, and every time the host goes out of the room, something falls and breaks in the room, and he comes right back in, and he's like, "Oh, the painting just fell off the wall. Oh, sorry about that, sir. Let me get someone on that." He falls, and like the whole fucking bookcase falls. It got so spirally out of control. I'm not gonna try to do the whole sketch. Whatever that one is, that's a good one.
There was one I remember liking from It's Holy Grail, right? The name of it? Yeah. Where it's like some kind of conversation thing about like with a farmer guy, like out in the middle of like nowhere for it. And I think it has something to do with like talking about a king. I remember I saw it like a couple months ago and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what the bit is at all.
I know what you're talking about. They're in like that muddy field.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one either. That whole movie is so good though. The problem is though, whenever you bring it up around like moviegoers, it's just one of those ones that will bring people that like quoting movies out of the woodworks.
Yeah.
So like if you could probably be in a room of 20 people, any given amount of people, and someone could mention, hey, Monty Python, the Holy Grail, there's always going to be a couple of those dorks that just go, "Oh, yeah, here's a quote from the movie."
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
I know that quote too, yeah.
That's the thing is most people I feel like our age they hear about Monty Python from those guys.
Yeah.
And that's how it was for me for a while where I was like, so is that just a thing that like a really dorky dudes are into? Because like you'd hear the quotes and you'd be like, that's not like, it's funny in context if you've seen the sketch, but it's not a funny quote.
Yeah.
Like the Spanish Inquisition shit. It's like you're just shouting that.
Yeah, it's very off-putting.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the coconut? It's
like,
yeah, I understand that you've seen that.
Yeah,
I don't
like
care.
Chappelle's show quotes. Those are still funny out of context most of the time. Like even just saying I'm rich bitch is funny. And so it's like a lot of those don't work as well in conversation. And then you just hear like one of your friends that like, I don't. It's just like maybe don't do it.
One of the worst things ever is like if you are a theater student. Here's the thing, I love being a theater student, and in my experience, like most of the people that I met in the theater were wonderful too. But there's you can like people and dislike characteristics too.
Yeah.
One thing that like I've noticed every time you're hanging out with other people who are like theater heads is like it's the same shit as the Monty Python stuff. Is everyone is always just going to say like try to throw their name in the ring like, "Oh, have you seen Little Shop of Horrors? Oh, I was in that. Oh, here's a little bit of the song. Remember this? Remember that? I played the dentist. Here's another bit of the song. Have you heard Hello Dolly? Oh, here's more like and it just turns into this fucking greatest hits sing fest. And it's not even an isolated thing. I hate forced mood shit where you have to be like, I understand you're performing now.
Yeah,
like,
dude, I hate that shit.
Get
That's
that
like
shit away from me.
That stuff is nightmare for me in my head where I'm just like, what do I put on a face for this? Like, what's going on? Oh, dude, did I ever tell the thing about my dad when he was a kid and the neighbor singing?
No.
Dude, there's this really fucking bizarre story with my dad where I've been watching a lot of The Sopranos recently. Mm-hmm. And really, none of the mob shit, none of the cool stuff reminds me of like anything having to do with my dad or my grandma or how he came up. But my dad's from Chicago, like real Chicago, not the suburbs like my bitch ass. Yeah. But no, like I would visit my grandma all the time there, so like I know the whole house and everything. But they're like very Italian family. My grandpa wasn't Italian, but my grandma was, and my great grandma would live with them too, and she's from Sicily, so it like kind of overtook the culture there because like most like German American people aren't like, oh, I'm bringing it in. But like Italian people won't let you fucking forget about it. You know what I mean? You know, forget about it. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. It was until you did this. I didn't know what the fuck you were saying. But
my dad was like, I think he said he was like 7. And if you guys don't know, is the name thing like revealing or anything?
For your dad?
Yeah. I mean, just like, I feel like it's fine, right?
It's probably fine.
I'm a twin, obviously with Tony. My dad has the same name as me and has a twin brother, Tony. We're named after them. It's kind of weird, but I like it. It's nice.
You're going to say that casually, but a lot of people hearing that for the first time are going to be like,
what the fuck
is going on?
It's because I've explained it so much, but usually, because you already know. If I was telling you for the first time, I kind of make a thing of it because it's like, it's weird. It's a weird thing. But also, my grandma's name is Antoinette. My grandpa's name was Edward. So they named their kids after themselves.
Damn.
And I get it where my dad had twins and my uncle was like, you can do that.
Because like,
the
pass.
He already had to pass my name down. So it's like, you can just do the same. Just round 2, baby. Yeah. But, so yeah, like he was like 7 And my grandma is a very nice and bizarre person where she apparently they were woken up and it was like, I think like later at night or maybe early in the morning. I forgot which was which, but my grandma woke them up and was like, come downstairs. Like Johnny, whatever is here. Mm-hmm. And they were like, what? And she's like, he came because, and he was like about 2 years older. So I believe he was 9. It's like, he's a singer. And he's rehearsed this song and he wants to perform it for you guys.
What?
You met my dad.
Yeah.
He's not up for that shit at all. So, like, they dragged them out of bed and they had to sit in their living room as a neighbor and his mom and my grandma stood there and listened to him, like, sing a Sinatra song.
I hate this a lot.
Yeah, so he just talks about it. It was, like, one of the most awkward moments of his life. Of just, he always, like, I forgot the song, but, like, jokingly starts to sing the song because they were just sitting there tired and angry as this kid 2 years older than them is just, like, singing a fucking song in their living room, like, either late at night or early in the morning. I think it was late at night.
Oh, that's fucking horrible. I would want to just melt into the floorboards.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened.
Oh, good. My did SNL steal my idea video just got copyright claimed.
Hell yeah. By who?
Fuck
SNL?
yeah. Probably NBC.
Check it.
Let's check it out. Also, Tony, if my screen ever appeared at any point during the podcast, I hope it's not a pain, but could you get that ish out of there?
All you would have to do is if it was sitting in the same spot, right?
Yeah. I'll just put it back in the same spot.
If you've seen a weird image over that phone the whole time, then that's why.
Wait. Oh, there goes your coverage.
Oh, shit. I mean, it doesn't mean anything for me.
What an idiot, dude.
That doesn't count. I didn't lose roulette.
Well, what if we start round 2 of roulette?
No, there's not even a fortune cookie for it.
I got another fortune cookie for it. That's the deciding
It's roulette.
factor.
It doesn't happen to both of us.
It's two-let.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
Okay, yeah. Let's get the other coverage up first.
Okay.
Just talk.
What time are we at right now?
We're at an hour and 8 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we got time.
Just talk about how mad and upset you are that my video got claimed.
I'm so fucking angry.
Thank you for saying it.
That one of Gus's 1,000 videos got claimed.
500.
Is it really 500?
Yeah.
Do you know PewDiePie's at like, I think he's at like 3,700, but in a recent video he said 5,000. What the fuck happened with the sub gap, dude?
Dude, it's nuts.
Yeah, what is it at now?
It's like 500,000.
That's crazy. I don't, like, what happened? It had to have been Congratulations, the song, right?
Yes.
Well, holy shit. Where's my fortune cookie, Gus?
I'm fucking doing the battery.
Change the battery, get the fortune cookie, do it all.
You dumb bitch.
Okay, well, name calling, that's not nice.
It's just my inner Steve Harvey talking.
This Harry Potter's lightning bolt thing, and this is yellow.
Okay.
That'd be real gross to see if it was yellow in the movies. It's like a fucking gross yellow.
Hey, we're recording you.
Hey, it's me.
It's you. Okay.
Sorry about the battery dying, Tony, and sorry to the audience for having to deal with this shit.
There's one more.
Okay, you gotta break it.
Okay. I'm coming.
Fortunes are never bad, right?
No.
So I can never get the reverse good.
That's true. And you don't necessarily have to do anything. It's just your,
that one worked out really unfortunate because it was like treat yourself to.
All right. You ready for this little asthma here?
Yeah. Okay.
That's so satisfying. All right. What is it? Your efforts will be worthwhile. Fuck you! You're gonna have a goddamn Zamboni out there tomorrow when you try to record.
I'm not tying it like, oh, it actually happened, because I don't like believe in that shit. But that kind of makes sense with trying to film the video today.
Yeah.
My efforts were not worthwhile.
Dude, our fortunes came true because I ate cocktail sauce. So
they're real. They do it.
That's spooky shit, though.
I'm gonna look back at the questions real quick.
Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Sorry.
I'm looking at the copyright claim from did SNL steal your idea?
Yeah.
And it says that the song Conte Partiro, which is like this classic opera song that I'm not even going to do a second of because we're going to get claimed.
Yeah.
They said it's from that. I don't think that song's even in the goddamn video at all.
Did you use any audio of SNL sketch?
Yeah, but it was claimed by UMG, not NBC.
But was that in the sketch, that part of the when you used the clip from them? Was it in the back? What was the sketch again?
It was the one where Jonah Hill was doing shit. Yeah.
Was it America's Got Talent though?
Yeah.
Did he sing it all?
Yeah.
Did he sing that song?
No, he sang. He didn't even do that song. He did one from Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. What the fuck?
Was it like an opera thing?
No.
Oh, God, I fucking hate the copyright claim system so much.
Okay, yeah, so this is not even the right fucking publishing company. It's not even the right artist that sang it. It's not the right goddamn song.
Is it a manual claim?
Claimed by UMG. View claim details? Can I?
Yeah.
All right, see what this shit is. Sign in. God damn it.
Shit.
I assume it's manual, though. That's some trumped up trickle down bullshit, though. That's fucking stupid as hell, dude.
Somebody said I have $10. Maddie said I have $10 in my account right now. What do I waste it on? Don't.
Yeah, don't. Also, okay, just to cap that real quick, though. You know what's going to happen now? I'm going to go file the appeal for the claim, and they're going to deny it. They're going to reject it. It'll get sent back to me. And then I have, again, when I say they, it's the people who made the claim.
Yeah.
Again, the song isn't even in the video that they claimed. So it's going to get rejected by the people that made the bullshit claim, sent back to me. I can file a second and final claim.
Which risks the entire video.
Which means if they, again, double down and say, no, fuck you, Gus, it is in there, then the video gets deleted.
Yeah. So if you double down and say, hey, this company's trying to take advantage of me, they can just full fuck you and take it down.
It's some dumb shit.
I hate it. Most disappointing movie of last year. You've already answered. It's Action Point.
Yeah. You know it.
I'm trying to think if there was anything I was really disappointed in last year, movie-wise.
I just didn't see any movies last year.
I did up until the first half, and then when I would come back home. But still, I gotta see Endgame. Would you see Endgame? Do you even care, or do you have to catch up, or
I
do
gotta
you not
catch
care?
up for it to count.
It comes out in like 2 weeks, I think.
Wow, then my next 2 weeks are gonna be chock full of not fucking Marvel movies.
All right, I'll go with Ethan then. Jeez.
Okay.
Opinion on dating apps? They're fine.
They're fine. I've used Tinder in the past.
I was about to say something I shouldn't.
Eddie has sex with bears on Tinder.
That's not what I was going
to. Oh, wait, that's also the game. I was just meant like actual bears.
I was just going to say I have one, but then I don't want people looking for me.
Eddie's on farmersonly.com. You can take the boy out of the country. Okay, you can be.
I didn't have a question.
I was just going to do you can take the boy out of the country, but you can't take the country out of boy. Farmersonly.com.
Dude, you're just on it today. That's what
me.
I was thinking.
That's me. I'm so on it that I won't put any sponsor links in the description.
Everyone always wants to know Smash mains. Samus, Captain Falcon.
Samus, Meta Knight.
There you go. There's a Double Dash question too about the characters in Double Dash. It's the shit about that.
Yeah,
you choose the babies, right?
You gotta do the babies. You gotta do Baby Bowser, Baby Koopa. It's not fair at all because you just get Shell City USA, baby.
There's one question about being excited for Mortal Kombat. Did you see the trailer for the new Mortal Kombat?
Doesn't it have that rap song in it or whatever?
That was the announcement one.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The new one is really cool. It's like they took the Mortal Kombat characters from the 90s and they're clashing with their current characters.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah. So
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, and they did like a kind of 90s song with the whole thing, if I recall correctly. I don't remember what the song was, but it's like it's like more fun. It's like just fuck around with the format. Who cares?
I'm a sucker for good promo. I always see a lot of shit on Reddit sometimes. Surprising that you'd see shit on Reddit.
Yeah.
Where it's like if some good promotion is done for like a game or a company or something like that, people are like, fuck you, r/hail corporate and stuff. It's just like, dude, no. Obviously we're being advertised to. We're not stupid. You can praise good advertising.
Dude, there's Hail. I know they brought it back, like they reeled it back, but Hail Corporate even saying it was like a huge thing for a while on fucking anything.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, like me and my friend, like we're friends on Xbox Live and we finally met in person. Hail Corporate is an Xbox ad. And it's like, shut the fuck up.
You know what? I can't remember if I said this on the podcast. I think I told you, though. But one Reddit conspiracy theory that I definitely... Like, I'm sure someone else has thought of it. I thought of it up in my own mind, but I'm not taking credit. but I am, because we already know that like companies do sneak advertising through higher Reddit accounts on Reddit. But I bet too that whenever there are like bigger movie projects coming out, that I don't know if like PR companies will hire like bigger Reddit accounts, but I swear to God, I always see like these nice guy actor and actress like videos and stuff like, oh, Hugh Jackman recognizes an old student he used to teach.
Yeah.
Oh, Keanu giving a dog a dead bird to mow down on.
What?
That's just stuff I've seen. Or like the Zachary Levi made this girl cry and then he cried.
Yeah.
Not even dissing those actors because they're having those real moments probably. But like I would be willing to bet that around the major theatrical releases of new projects that these sneak PR things are just like, hey, why don't we get some good guy Hugh Jackman action in there? Greatest Showman's coming out.
I totally believe that, yeah. Especially because Reddit can be like, it can push it to the rest of the internet a lot of the time.
That's smart as shit, and I fall victim to it too because it's like, again, I don't watch superhero movies. I didn't care about Shazam. I never watched Chuck. I didn't know who Zachary Levi was. I recognize his face. But now it's like I saw that video of him being like nice to that girl, and I see the Shazam billboards around, and I'm like, oh, he seems nice. I hope that works well for him. He still does seem nice. I'm not knocking him.
That's one, though, where it's like with Shazam, that was like on the press tour for Shazam. So, like, I don't know. It easily could have been pushed, but also I saw it big on Twitter, too. So, like, that might have just been because it was a nice moment.
Could be.
But I know, like, for John Wick 2, there was literally a push of creating a subreddit for how great Keanu is, which he is great, but still.
Yeah, I could kick his ass. I know what you're saying.
No, not even in a little bit. Gunnar Jakey in Spirit Wagner asked us, when perhaps do you think you might take your show on a tour of Chicago, for instance, please? I'm assuming he's talking about yours. One thing is, like, we've discussed, we want to do a live show together at one point. Sometime maybe soon, maybe by the end of the year, we don't know. And definitely when we do that, like LA, Chicago, and someplace in Wisconsin, where would you, if you was in Wisconsin, where would you want to do it?
I would love to do it in the Madison area, and I'd love to go through Eau Claire. Eau Claire's a beautiful little town, and it was about 25 minutes outside of my college town. Could see some buddies, and it's a beautiful artsy district.
Yeah, so those four would definitely be places we would go, and then we would see. And then also you might be doing some tour stuff later?
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably announce it. I would love to go on tour this summer or in the fall, and it would... it would be me personally, and it would be some stand-up, some comedy music, that kind of stuff, primarily, and then Q&A stuff at the end.
I would be back home in Chicago, not at that, except for maybe if there's a show in Chicago. Who knows what'll happen?
I don't know what the case is going to be. So yeah, nothing's really locked down. I'm trying to figure some stuff out with that, and then I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Leave your name and number, please. Bye.
All right.